Are you looking to migrate to Canada from Jamaica? Are you looking to obtain your Canadian visa? Are you looking to become an international student from Jamaica to Canada? Have you migrated to Canada? Are you living in Canada? Do you need some help? Do you need some assistance, guidance? I'm here. What's up, guys? Or should I say, Wagwan, guys? Welcome to Jamaican Journeys, our new podcast series where we speak all things migrating or traveling from Jamaica to Canada. I'm your host, Dee. Let's get into it. Jamaican Journeys is a new podcast that we created to assist people like ourselves. That's someone who migrated to Canada in the last 10 years. And within the first 3 years, if I wasn't strong, I would have given up. It was very difficult, especially when you don't have a lot of experience or, a lot of people around you with the knowledge of what needs to be done in order to become successful at creating this new life. So who am I? My name is Dee, as mentioned earlier. I like to describe myself as a finance guru as well as an entrepreneur. I work for one of the top 5 banks in Canada, and I'm here to give you first-hand experience on my journey. In the first few years, it was very difficult to get accustomed to the new culture, new ways of doing things when I arrived in Canada. I had support, but some of the people that were around, they themselves did not quite understood what it meant or what needed to be done as a new immigrant in Canada to be successful, especially within the first few years. So it was very tedious. I've overcame. I'm doing very well for myself. And as a result, I want to share all my journey, like what I learned along the way, so that I can alleviate some of the stress for people who are thinking to migrate to Canada, for people who are already here living, but they're not 100% on what they're doing or what's happening. The purpose of the podcast is just to help people who want to apply for the Canadian visa from Jamaica, people who want to take the route of becoming an international student, or those who were sponsored by a spouse or by a family member, or they want to sponsor themselves. I'm here to find the information and provide it to you on a silver platter. I will have experts, that's immigration lawyers, immigration consultants, who will be here to answer your questions as well. We will talk with each other through comments on TikTok, on Instagram, YouTube. The podcast, I'd say it's geared to everyone who have an interest in Canada. If you're mainly living in Jamaica, because that's where I'm from, I'm speaking mainly of my journey coming from Jamaica to Canada, but it is for everyone. What to expect from the podcast? Credit building techniques, free of cost. I'm not charging you anything. Before we go any further, let me remind you guys, I'm a finance guru. I am a licensed, I have a designation in investments or mutual funds. However, I am not a licensed immigration attorney, consultant, none of that. I'm speaking of my journey. I will have those experts visit and have talks with you guys. And I will have other people, international students, share their journey, visa holders share their journey, and people who migrated to share their journey as well. Again, I am not a licensed consultant for immigration, and I'm not an immigration lawyer. Great. Next thing you can expect is conversation surrounding sponsorship. Who can be a sponsor? How quickly can it be done? What needs to be done? What are the steps that you need to take? I do the research and I bring it to you. I'll also tell you about my experience, because with living in Canada for the past 10 years, I've also sponsored someone. Someone sponsored me. So I have the experience from both ends. You can expect a winning strategy on how to become successful in Canada. No one moves to a new country just to move to a new country. We usually do it for, better opportunities or create a good life for ourselves, for our family, for our children. So I'm going to help you to have a winning strategy from before you migrate to Canada. Or if you're already here, I'll show you. If your life's not going in the direction you want, I'll help you to turn it around. 100% guaranteed, because I struggled. So I'll be giving you guys first-hand experience, how to land a job before you even migrate to Canada. The moment you know you're on that final leg and you're going to migrate to Canada pretty soon, how can you start? What are the agencies that you can speak with? How is it that you can facilitate getting a job prepared for you upon your arrival in Canada? What are the options that are there? What are the resources that are there for you? Many people don't know that. It's not that it's not there, they just don't know, and then they struggle. You don't want to come to a new country and you start struggling to find a job, because then, it starts playing with your mind. Well, we'll get into it. How to get your first credit card when you arrive in Canada. Most people don't even know that that option is there for them, called a newcomer package. But again, we'll get into it. How to start a business, how to become a business owner, a homeowner. We will discuss all those topics. I will give you, again, my experience. I'll have others share their experience with you. If you're a person out there that you've migrated and you're hearing this podcast and you're saying, you know what, I could share some insights as well, you're welcome. You can send me a message. I'm going to put the pages that we have, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm going to put it on the screen, and you guys can just follow, send me a message, and I can get you on so you can share your experience as well. We want people to be able to come to Canada, build a good life, see Canada for the place that it is, a place of opportunities, and even assist their family, their friends in coming to Canada as well. So you can most definitely share your journey. Just reach out to us. That's it for today. Just so you guys know, we'll be posting videos every Sunday. So an in-depth video, something such as this one, will be posted every Sunday. But throughout the week, we will have short videos, like shorter videos that will, something like, what are the top 5 things to avoid? What are the top 5 things to avoid when you arrive in Canada? Because trust me, there are some places that you shouldn't go, because it's just gonna be to your detriment. There's lots of juicy information that 100% will guarantee that you have a successful life in Canada. Let me use myself as the living proof. I came here, I struggled, but I overcame, and I'm doing extremely well. If that's not what's happening in your life currently, I want that for you. And if you're a person who, whether you struggled or not, but you're doing well, please share your story. It may help someone. We'll see you on the next video.